NFL. We're talking, I'm not at all excited about this game. I'm just going to be very honest with you. It's a Thursday night game. It's the Commanders at the Bears. Commanders are coming off a loss to the Titans. Bears are coming off a loss to the Vikings. It's a pick 'em. I feel like it should be a pick 'em. I feel like that line's right on. Total on this one's 38.5. What do you got? Are you even going to watch this game? We're just going to bet on it. Hey, everybody, if you haven't checked out FanDuel Sportsbook yet, do it. They're offering all new accounts up to $1,000 in a no sweat first bet. All you got to do is check out the description in this video and click on the link.
Well, you know what? You said last Thursday's game was the most boring of all time. I don't know. This one could even beat that one. We'll see. And maybe the following Thursday will even beat that. But yeah, as you pointed out, the Commanders, they're 1-4. They had a terrible finish last weekend. The Bears are 2-3. They're off the loss too. So yeah, Washington lost 21-17 to Tennessee. I actually had the Commanders in that one. I don't know if you watched the end of that one, Allie, how that one finished there. Okay, well, Carson Wentz, he managed to get his team down to the 1 yard line with 15 seconds left. And so they're down by 4, 21-17 here. And so they had to throw it 3 or 4 times into the end zone to try and get the touchdown. Each down looked horrible. And then he eventually threw the interception. And so they didn't cover, they didn't win. And that was terrible. But the one bright spot for Washington last week was its defense. It sacked Ryan Tannehill 5 times. It held him to 181 yards passing. And then for Chicago, it did look somewhat competitive as well in its 29-22 loss at Minnesota. The Bears were down 21-3 midway through the second quarter. Justin Fields had his best game of the year. He had 208 yards passing and a touchdown. And his touchdown to Velus Jones Jr. was his first passing touchdown in 15 quarters. But the run game, unfortunately for Fields, fell through for him. David Montgomery and Khalil Herbert, they combined for just 31 yards. Coming into that game, Chicago had the 4th best rushing attack. The Bears, they have yet to win on the road. They're 2-0 at home. The Commanders, they're 0-2 on the road. So when you look at this matchup, I guess Wentz has the advantage being able to move the ball through the air. This Chicago defense, though, should be able to pressure him into making some mistakes. I think that this is a tough one. As you said, it's a pick 'em. As you said, it should be a pick 'em. I'm going to stay away from the side in this one. And I know that we've had a lot of unders in primetime NFL games this year. But I'm just not seeing where the offense is going to come in this one. I don't think that either of these teams on the short week are going to be able to correct these things on offense. I see a lot of running from these two teams on offense, and I think that this will be a defensive affair. As low as this number is, I'm going to suggest a second look at the under in this one.
Yeah, that was like, as soon as I heard Commanders and Bears, the first thing out of my mouth was under. Like, that's just, and the only thing that worries me about that, is it too obvious? Is it just too obvious? Because, like, it screams under to me. It screams. Yeah. If I had to pick a side, I feel like I would go with the Bears. I feel like it's a little tougher to play Minnesota on the road and lose than it is to play the Titans at home and lose. I would kind of lean towards the Bears, but I agree. I think staying off the side is your best bet. Maybe in play that and grab some points. Let's roll with it going under 38.5 when they play on Thursday night's primetime matchup. By the way, Amazon, if you want people to watch football on your station, make better games happen on Thursday. Yes. Could you? Thanks. Just a side note. All right. Thank you so much, Nick Parsons. People, check out Nick Parsons at the Insiders Room over at picksandparlays.net. Use that promo code QUARTER. It saves 25% off whatever you buy from the Insiders Room. Also, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Don't forget, we're on every Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much, Nick Parsons. Good luck, everybody.